Welcome to Brands on Tap, the Biometric edition. Biometrics refers to the measurement of human characteristics, most commonly used in connection with identification and access control. They're identifiers that are distinctive to describe individuals, whether physiologically or behaviorally. For instance, the cataloging of fingerprints is a form of biometrics that's been around more than 125 years. There's the identification of palm veins, face recognition, DNA, palm prints, iris recognition. On the behavioral side, the typing rhythm in a keyboard, or the sound of a voice, or the gait of a walk, are all different forms of biometrics to identify an individual. Since they're unique to individuals, they're more reliable in verifying identity than passwords or other knowledge-based methods. There's a new product out. The brand name is called Grasp. It's the first ever biometric bike lock. It leverages the world's smallest optical fingerprint sensor. Keeps your bike secure, unlocks in less than a second, slides on and off easily, lets you share your bike with your friends. The hinged arms allows for maneuverability so you don't have to reach over your bike to secure it. It's water resistant, can handle being left out in a downpour, and it's finished with soft touch plastic so no scratches on the frames. Designed with gentle curves so the lock glides over any bike and bike rack. And you give access to family and friends using the Grasp mobile app. When you launch it, it'll link up to your phone and lock using a special code, and you can manage a page that could add or remove up to 20 additional fingerprints to the lock. And you could set time intervals when others have access to the lock. And in the unlikely event the fingerprint sensor were to fail, you can always emergency override via Bluetooth to unlock it using the Grasp app. Grasp comes with 3 AAA batteries that will last over a year, easily replaced. When the batteries are removed, the lock remains locked, your bike stays secure. And the battery compartment's isolated from the rest of the lock inside a protective steel chamber. Grasp is forged in the same hardened steel alloys as some of the strongest locks on the market. The lock hinges are protected by a reinforced steel shell to resist attacks. From locking down your bike to locking down your phone, tablet, or apps with Biotect-ID. It's a new brand from a company called Biometric Signature ID based out of Dallas. What makes Biotect interesting is that it doesn't rely on physical biometrics like iris, face scan, or fingerprints that can be hacked, but rather through behaviometrics in the form of gesture biometric. Biotect is a password you draw with your finger. Learns your unique way of drawing while you create password with your finger. No one draws like you. Even if a hacker literally had a screenshot of your password and traced it, Biotect would still know it's not you because it's measuring how you write, the angle, the speed, length, the width, and other secret sauce metrics could probably be found in the patent that was issued to them a little over 4 years ago called System for Methods of Storing and Comparing Computer-Generated Continuous Vector Lines Through Communication Channels. It's easy to unlock your phone by just drawing the password into the prompt panel. It compares to the profile. If it matches, access is granted. It takes about 3 seconds to unlock. Biotect-ID doesn't rely on something unchanging about you, so it's safer. It's a behavior that can be easily replaced or revised. Again, no biometric resets. It's dynamic, so your gesture can't be stolen, lost, or borrowed. Gesture biometrics are just as distinguishing as static body parts, but not invasive. Requires no personal body info that violates your privacy, puts you at risk of losing key information. Passwords, security questions, PINs, it's something you know. It's a single point of authentication. In 2014, the White House called for a switch to multi-factor authentication, which would require a little bit more. Something you are or something you have, or any two of the three. In the case of biotech, it solves the problem of something you are, in the case gestures, a form of biometrics, or something you know. Hackers would have major hurdles to overcome that. They'd have to know your password, not only know it, but fake your drawing style, which is all but impossible. But what's nice, it is not dependent on devices. So Biotect has a means of providing strong security on the cheap without relying on any hardware. Not all uses of biometrics are for identification and access control. There's a company developing technology under the brand Biometric Match, which they call the world's first biometric social network by using biometric response data to match people in more fulfilled relationships and friendships, eliminating the need for endless questionnaires. When users watch short stimulus videos, the system receives response data from a webcam to gauge the reaction, and based on facial cues, heart rate, and breathing rate. The results are then mapped and analyzed to provide matches with similar responses. Use of analytics, allowing greater insight into likes, dislikes, emotions, and personalities, Rather than long questionnaires or short finger swipes across the screen, users could select from videos designed around aspects of their personality and interests that are most important to them, whether it be faith, politics, children and parenting, travel and outdoor activities. To find matches who share similar pastimes, activities, hobbies, worldviews. For instance, both users indicate that they want children, but both show extremely high stress levels in response to stimuli focused on aspects of parenting. They might not be such a great match. The company plans to offer physical maps to users of their own data. The map would be etched into tokens, posters, t-shirts, jewelry, and art. The company envisions advances in wearable technologies, able to one day text our emotions to a friend or loved one, and they would be able to physically feel the message. Biometric Match is a patent-pending mapping system under development. It's powered by Affectiva and other proprietary software. Affectiva is seeking to bridge the gap between technology and emotions by amassing more than 12 billion emotion data points, making it the largest emotion database in the world. It was collected from 3 million face videos. People have agreed to share their recording their emotions from 75 countries around the world and growing every day. Data is used in understanding how we engage with media, such as virility, voting behavior, empowering technology like emotion-enabled wearable glasses to help individuals who are visually impaired read the faces of others, those with autism to help interpret emotions, something they struggle with. In education, imagine your learning apps sense that you're confused and slow down, or that you're bored so it's sped up. Your wristwatch tracked your mood, or car sensed that you're tired. Perhaps your fridge knows you're stressed and locks you out to prevent you from binge eating. Our emotions influence every aspect of our lives, from our health, how we learn, how we do business and make decisions. Our emotions also influence how we connect with each other. All the emojis in the world would never be enough of a substitute for texting, which strips away emotion from communication. As our lives become more digital, we're fighting a losing battle trying to curb our usage in order to reclaim our emotions. The founder of Affectiva forecasts in 5 years, most devices are going to have an emotion chip, which could help bring emotions into our technology and make our technologies more responsive. So those devices that have separated us will help to bring us back together. By humanizing tech, have this opportunity to reimagine how we connect with machines, and therefore how we as human beings connect with each other. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up, or feel free to leave any comments below. Please click on the subscribe button, as we post 3 or 4 videos each week, and this is the best way to stay updated to the latest. And if you really love what we're doing, hit the share button, and a single click to Facebook, Twitter, or any other social media of choice, you can let friends know about what we're doing with this one-of-a-kind news source of original content that you cannot find anywhere else. Again, we thank you for your viewership, time, and support. Have a great day.